Hi, everybody. Yay. Welcome. Lionsgate Energy, we're still going on. How's everybody doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I haven't had a lot of sleep. I've been moving and getting myself all set up in my new place, so I'm really, really happy. I'm looking at a sunflower garden right there. Yay, sunflowers. They're one of my favorite flowers, and there's a bit of a heat wave here, so I've got all the doors open. And so we might hear a bit of the neighborhood traffic, but we're also about less than 5 minutes to the beautiful, beautiful Pacific Ocean. And I've been so lucky to have grown up in such a place that has so many mountains and trees. And I'm so blessed and so grateful to get back into the elemental and fairy energy that I grew up with, and all of my beautiful ancestors that are here. And creating my new altar. So today we're going to talk about, so excited to be with you. I'm so excited to be back with you and sending all of my love to all of the tribe members that have been sending messages and little texts and little messages on all of our videos. Just to say, hey, and how's it going? And sending each and every one of you love and benevolence and greatness for all that you are, and know that you are beautifully and adored in the beautiful essence that you are a spirit. And we've got some really, really great stuff coming for you. So we're really excited to get back in the swing of our daily World Ascension classes and our World Ascension show. So we're so happy that you're with us. Thank you. And we're going to include health and wellness, obviously. My nails went through a thrashing, moving and getting all packed up. And so excited to be here. I'm so happy to be back where I grew up. And so back into there's trees everywhere and oceans and mountains and some beautiful, wonderful, beautiful colleagues. And so we're really, really excited. And we thank all of you for the most profound connections that we've all had over the years. So we're so happy. And so today, when I was tuning in with the teams and the guides, I have some exciting news yesterday when I was just sitting watching after relaxing after, I don't know, 15-hour day or whatever, and I just had no more steam left in me. I was looking at the beautiful sky because my light ships are always wherever I go, and there was this beautiful light ship that dropped out of the sky. It's so incredible, and so my light ship activity is absolutely going to connect because I'm in more of my natural goddess essence with the fairies and the gnomes and all of the pixies and all of the earth energy that I grew up with. So it's really exciting that they're showing me the celebration of welcome back. And also the night before that, I was looking up I was doing this midnight gazing at the beach, and I was looking through my sunroof, and there was this portal right above the car. Sometimes they do that with me. They'll set up all of these light ships that I've come with in the various councils and the beings, and they set up these beautiful light ships, and they set up a portal. And as I was looking at the light ships, and I was just like being in gentleness and prayer with them, there was like a light ship that went through, it's like a doorway, like if you're looking up at it, and the light ships would go through the portal, and then every 3 seconds, there would be another light ship that go through, and then it would disappear, and then it would go through, and it would disappear. And it went like this, perfectly timed and perfectly in alignment, coming from one portal to another portal. So it was really, really cool, and I was so happy. And so just be on the lookout for your light ships and your teams and your guides that are constantly guiding you, your guides that are constantly aligning you to who you are as the highest light. I'm so excited. So we're going to breathe. We're going to pay attention to the portal of light today and the pillar of light today. The pillar of light is this beautiful crystalline tube that helps you align with the highest heavenly energies, aligning you from above and to below. And this pillar of light roots and grounds your energy essence to Gaia. So it's really important that when you're breathing, you feel the breath of God that's aligning all that you are up to the heavens and aligning that whole system of body that you are, love and light and benevolence, your spirit creating matter. Your cells are being fed from this beautiful pillar of light. You're calling up any energies of density and any blockages, because our topic today is mind, body, heart, and soul, the purity of alignment of who you are as spirit, the purity of alignment of who you are as love. Is, can you honor the miracle that you are and the blessing that you are? And take a breath in. I honor the miracle and the blessing that I am. And visualize this beautiful crystalline light that goes from the highest of the heavens, and it's just feeding and bathing your organs, your bones, your body. every cell, every experience of who you are. And visualize that pillar of light grounding in with Gaia, grounding in with Gaia. And have your ancestors help out, and the shamans that you come with in the inner and outer earth collectives and the communities and the councils that you're all connected with, for the benevolence of who you are in this beautiful journey. When you're aligning with intention to the highest vibrations of love and light, my intention is to align with love and light. My intention is to feed my body with crystalline love and energy. And I'm calling anything forward that doesn't serve me. And through the crystalline breath, I release. And I intend to live in health and wellness for who I am as spirit. I intend to live as health and oneness as spirit. I intend to live in health and the wellness of who I am as spirit. And the breath rejuvenates me. The breath aligns me. Breath feeds and nourishes me. The breath honors me as I honor my breath. And ground the pillar of light. Ground the pillar of light. This pillar crystalline tube that goes into the center of the earth. And on your inhale, you're calling in all of those energies from Gaia as she feeds you up. She feeds you up, and she feeds you up, and she feeds you up. And get used to those full body breaths, full body breaths. In all of my classes and all of our webinars, one of the first most important thing that we talk about is breath, because the breath realigns you to your center. Breath clarifies and clears that pillar of light, that crystalline tube that runs along just in front of your spine. And it is the encasing of the beautiful chakra systems, and it allows the vortices of light and the vortices of intention, the vortices of all your experience, of all of your intelligence, of all of your wisdom. And just with 3 or 4 minutes, just focusing on breath. My breath is my wellness. My breath is the beautiful intention. Thank you, Spirit. We're so grateful. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. And just be gratitude for who you are as honor. I am the honor of God. I am the blessing of God. I am the gift and the blessedness of God. And even in the most intense energies, and I'm releasing all that I have been resisting of. I release any blocks. I release any negative energies. And I'm allowing myself to be in oneness. And remember the infinity. The infinity loop that we always talk about, the entrainment to higher vibrational light forms, higher vibrational thought forms, higher vibrational wellness. And that infinity can work with anything, because you are an epicenter of light. And as you center in with your breath, this now intention of your mind, body, heart, spirit, and soul allows the epicenter of all that you are to intend something new, because you want to understand that you're a pulsating vibratory core of matter. So all that you feed yourself as spirit, align and awaken yourself as spirit, then this spirit experience becomes the matter that you create. And that's what Jesus many, many years ago showed me as the creation of heaven upon earth. Heaven upon earth lives through us, because we're understanding that we are the heaven, that we are the vessel of light, that we are the breath and the sacredness of God. And so the Ascended Masters message for me this morning was, honor yourself as the beautiful miracle that you are. And how may you move about your day as honoring who you are? And what does the vibration of honor really feel like? And I always go right to my children. I honor them so much, and I honor my experiences with Jesus. I honor my experiences with God. I honor my experiences with all of my shamans and all of my guides. And just in those moments of breath and going deeper and softer and deeper and softer, calling all of your consciousness, all consciousness that I've given away or left behind, all energies, all light that I've given away or left behind, please return to me now. My light and my energy and my source essence return to me now. My light and my essence belong to me. My light and my essence belong to me. I am in full and utter control, divine loving commandment of who I am as the epicenter of light. My Pleiadian DNA, my Sirian, my Arcturian, my Andromedan, my Orion, my Cassiopean, Tacarian, all my energies and all my lifetimes as within the Melchizedek order. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. The fairies and the gnomes and the pixies and all Gaia energy. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. And I return all energy and light to me, for I am the loving commandment of Spirit. And what does that energy of honor feel like? And ground into Gaia. Ground, 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 ground. practicing of sacred breath and sacred honor. When you honor yourself and you provide yourself the most nourishment of who you are as the beautiful vibratory field and the vessel of light that you are, you want to make sure that your vessel remains clear, remains purified, remains in an environment where it's nourishing and positive and loving. And regardless of what's going on outside of you, you can always come to that safe and sacred space where the space nourishes you and the space is allowing you to be your highest potential. And that's what so many of us move through, and so many of you will be moving. I know that I've talked with many of you in our classes and my client sessions. And so the links are below for anybody that wants to connect with us for those packaged client sessions that align who you are vibrationally. We tap into the Akash, any blocks that you're working on, and we align the highest vibration to the Christic light programs that we're all moving through. But so many will be finding themselves moving into their awareness of the environments and how the environments are affecting their ability to stay nourished and to stay in high vibrational light. So just be aware of how you feel, how your body feels when you ingest certain foods, how your body feels when you're around certain people and certain groups and certain collectives. And understanding that there is always that oneness, but that you have the opportunity and the right, your birthright, to maintain the highest light capacity that you are by not compromising yourself, by placing yourself in situations and experiences that don't serve you or nourish you. Just because you're a light worker doesn't mean that your role is to give of yourself 100% of the time. You're meant to be nourished, you're meant to be fed, you're meant to be honored, and you're meant to live in the sacred vessel of who you are. And to absolutely make your health and your wellness the top priority, so that you can take on that greater light. And that's the role of the pillar of light. That pillar of light feeds your light quotient, the God quotient, the access that we have to the sun, the access that we have to all of the light codes, feeding it through the multidimensional crystalline vortices, which are your chakras. And every chakra, and they showed me years ago when I was in Japan, that your chakras hold an infinite amount of wisdoms and intelligence. And as you become higher in awakening, become higher in your light of who you are, I am the greatest capacity of light for me. And the intention that you have to carry light, my intention is to carry sacred, peaceful, harmonized light, who I am, constantly harmonizing the male and female bodies and energies. And any experience that comes before you, whether it be a trigger or an old vibrational story that you're detaching from, that you're taking away from, or you're just observing it, you can choose to then again, through breath, clarify your pillar of light through breath and intention. Ground to Gaia, because she wants to feed you the updated codes as well from the crystalline grids. She wants to feed you all of her nourishment. And remember that as you are this epicenter of crystalline light and you're nourishing and maintaining and sustaining yourself as light, you feed her the updated version of you. And those crystalline grids and the crystalline energy are constantly always upgraded in codes and light and information and wisdom. So too, again, thus then, are the chakras that are the vortices of crystalline energy. And that is what, as they showed me many years ago, is how that Christ consciousness interacts with all life. The crystalline energy of all life interacts as the codes of the sacredness of the sacred breath and the sacred song that is source. That source consciousness, that source omnipresence, the presence of all that is life, from the highest, grandest perspective of all that we could even imagine and not imagine, because our human minds can only imagine so much. And why it's really important that we awaken, because as we awaken, we become harmonized with the higher mind through spirit, being inspired in all ways, entangling with source creator, that we become higher intelligent and higher wisdom beings, because we're clearing away the densities of limiting belief systems. There's limiting belief systems. We say belief systems, it's just the energy that is stuck in, they wanted me to word it in a different way, the capacities of codes. So the capacity of a code can carry certain vibrations of light based on how fluid it is. Is the light getting through? Or is it clogged in density, resistance, control, and fear? And that light can't get through. And the capacity of that light carries codes. It's for your whole body to use. And so your You're the navigator of it. You're the driver. You're the one that says, well, this is my body of light. I am a vessel of light. I want to experience the highest version of me as light. And in that, I'm able to clear away the densities and the obstructions, if you will, or the resistance to all that has been created in my realities from all timelines from 3 to 5D. And I get to choose to clear away that 51% of karma by always returning to center. And every now moment, I get to choose light and oneness and unity. Choose light and oneness and unity for yourself, because it is all you. So whatever is facing you as a trigger or as an obstacle or anything that is bothering you, those are those experiences where you can go within and choose your oneness with it, because you're one with it. You've created it for a reason. And that reason is for you to harmonize into a higher version of you. How can I learn from this experience? How can I be more of myself with this experience? How can I learn to perhaps change the behaviors, change my choices so that I'm creating a different reality, so that these vibrational stories can be released and then transmuted? And that's how you ever move up that spiral, that spiraling ladder, because it's always expanding out, never straight up. Ascension is never straight up. And those chakras and the vortices of who you are and the intelligence of who you are, spirit, is ever growing and being maintained and sustained. But you are the manifestor and the navigator of it. You get to choose at nighttime, 15 minutes, 15 minutes minimum, just to reorganize and restructure your body and how your body listens to you and the cells are listening to you and your organs and your higher mind, harmonizing with the higher mind and the lower mind. Harmonizing the divine sacred heart with the higher heart, so that all of your heart mechanisms, all of your heart vortices are moving in harmony of one another. And then focus on all of your chakras being cleared and cleansed of any projections and anything that's being projected at you or through you or for you, and just clearing out your field. And just asking your angels and your guides to assist realigning your chakras with you. The angels constantly can help realigning your chakras, and the fairies and the gnomes. And your breath with Gaia also feeds that energy from the crystalline grids and up. And it's called the infinity breath, where your infinity crisscrosses at your divine sacred heart on all levels, on all angles, and it's what's called the lotus flower. That's where it really comes from. It's the core of who you are, is the lotus. The core of who you are that opens every time you release an outdated belief, that petal comes out. And you open into the oneness of who you are as love and one with all things. And anything that faces you gives you an opportunity to say, where am I in my oneness factor? Am I in the centering of love and oneness? And how can I respond in a loving and kind way? How can I respond in a way that allows me to be my best version while also allowing all others to be their best? And that is the law of allowance. Allowing the light of all that you are to come and live with you and to flow through all that you are. And your health and wellness is absolutely, make no mistake about it, is centered within the law of allowance. If there's any resistance, restriction, repression, depression, all of that suppresses everything to do with the cells and the mechanisms and how light moves through all that you are as spirit. Because we are spirit. Make no mistake about it, we are spirit in human matter. The more that we allow ourselves to live as spirit, we change the physical matter, the biophysical, the biochemistry of all that we are as matter. And that's just that's that knowingness of God, that omnipresent. The omnipresent without is within, and as above, so below. And it's all of those mechanisms working together as that sacred Merkaba. And that lotus flower, it's all the sacred geometry of who we are as crystalline energy. And it's allowing ourselves to become that knowingness of who we are in it, as it, of it. That's bringing the heavens out. And in that, dear lighted ones, we've talked about breath. We've talked about the importance of the pillar of light, that activating it, just with simple intentions. I intend to activate my pillar of light, which we've shown you on all of our illustrations. And through breath, I activate this, and I become more in one with who I am as a higher self. I become more in one with who I am with all creation, the omnipresent field that's always listening to you, always responds to you. Anything that you put out will respond and come back to you, because it's the vibration of energy. Energy never goes away. Just because it goes out of your mouth doesn't mean it never goes away. And many years ago, the teams and the guides have shown me that when you express anything from the core of who you are, the vibration of who you are, and why it's so important to understand your core vibration. Your core vibration attracts and will magnetize. So what are you magnetizing? Are you magnetizing peace and love and honor and miraculous experiences? I center in the miracle of who I am. And we call spirit in this moment right now. We call spirit to show us. We call spirit to delight us. We call spirit to align us to what the vibration of miracles that come in all ways and all things. And I'm just looking at that sunflower. What a beautiful miracle the sunflower is. Any aspect that Gaia offers is just such a miracle. And can you take a few minutes just to breathe in? Oh my goodness, how God has created such miracles, and how I'm even here, and how I have the ability to change the vibration of my cells, how I have the ability to change the vibration of my higher mind and my body's all working as one. And I can release all of the outdated patterns that the belief systems of conformity, the belief systems of rigidity, the belief systems of definitions of who I thought I was or I told who I was. No. I can create the divine feminine in who I choose to be. And I can create new roles. I can create new definitions. I can create new job titles. I can create new experiences of who I am as health. And I get to choose the health of my body. I get to choose the health of my mind. I get to choose that spirit speaks through my voice in every time, because I'm honoring my throat chakra, and I'm honoring the miracle of my throat chakra and the wisdoms that it holds within it as the Holy Christ. And I get to harmonize my heart and my mind with all experiences of the earth. And I know that I'm a beautiful epicenter of light, and I send beautiful, powerful love to all things and all experiences and all realities. And just in my harmonization of this, your name is known. Your vibration is known throughout creation. And the earth feels you in joy and in celebration with her and honoring her in this. I'm in great honor of who I am as spirit. I'm in great honor of who I am as light. And as I walk as light, all of creation is offered this gift of who I am as light, because I get to choose. I get to choose. I get to choose. My pulsation of love touches all things, and I can create the beauty and the magic of all things. And I understand and I command lovingly the connection with all my spirit guides, with all of creation, with all of the masters and all of the angels. I'm constantly in connection with. I'm never not in connection with spirit. And I can feel the omnipresent living through me and being with me. And I send loving light to all beings and all aspects of life, that all are cared for and all are benevolently fed and nourished through the love of life. And in all that I move forward with, I get to choose the success of being me, because I get to rewrite it. I get to create a new story. Every new moment I get to choose peace. Every new moment I get to choose health and wellness and centeredness and balance and harmony. And anytime that there is an emotion or a friction or an inclusion that is making its way to me to be seen, known, and acknowledged, regardless of what vibration it is an inclusion. And therefore honor it and accept it and say, what is this inclusion that is coming to be acknowledged? And then you can choose in that moment of your highest awareness and your highest ability, your highest capacity, which they were showing me earlier, that as you're clearing and maintaining and sustaining your body and epicenter of light through love and positive affirmations and realignment and higher entrainment, you're allowing the capacity of the codes to be in greater quotient of light consciousness, of light codes. And those light codes allow you to always understand who you are as light and what it takes to create a light reality, a harmonious reality, a reality presence with all that is God in all ways, in all realms, in all levels of its majesty. So that you are aware in every moment that your choices are magnificent, that you are magnificent, your body is magnificent. And how may you choose to honor that? As you put out honor, it returns to you in honor. You're returning that honor to you, to your lineage, to your ancestors, to all aspects of life, to every cell. How may you honor this? You are a miracle. That is the source creator. And you choose from this level of honor. I choose to be this level of experience. I choose a reality of experiential love and bliss and creatorhood, because I am in the most magnificent energies of the universe that are bathing me in this. I get to choose how I see my reality. It's okay that others have their version and perspective of reality. It's okay that they have their version and perspective of me in their reality. But I get to choose who I am. The throat is clearing itself out in these affirmations of positivity, of self-ownership, of self-direction, of self-guidance, of your oneness with spirit. I'm aligning with my highest capacity of who I am as light and love. And I'm calling them forward because my cells are now open and I'm entraining myself. I get to choose greater love and light because I am. I get to choose greater words of love and light because I can. I get to choose who I am with love and light because my voice is free and true, because I get to choose who I am. I get to choose who I am, and this is my truth. This is my truth. This is my truth. This is my truth. And I get to carry greater capacity of light in all of my cells. And I wish all the goodness and the love and the oneness for how they choose to see and they choose to allow their own existence in their own reality. That is the law of allowance. And it is the core and it is the vibration of your own benevolent movement through your health and wellness. Regardless of where you are right now, you have the capacity to entrain, to create the miracle of who you are as health, as wellness, as pure alignment of light. Because there is always a higher version of you to know through the acceptance of all that places itself before you. Yes, I understand and I see this and I accept your perspective of your reality. And then you get to choose where that fits with you and what your truth is and your discernment with spirit and your discernment with your choice on what good is meant for you. Is this nourishing of my body? Is this nourishing of my soul? Is this nourishing of my spirit? And I still see this as oneness. I get to choose in the benevolence of who I am. And in that, that's the excitement. That's lovely and wonderful. You get to do that. You get to create fully in every way. Multidimensional, energetic, spiritual, matter, the blessedness of who you are is a miracle. You are a miracle. You are a miracle. You're beautiful, you're sacred, you're beautiful, you're sacred, you're beautiful, you're sacred, you're a miracle. There is love and there is love. Oh, so what they're showing me right now is the beautiful epicenter of who you are and the songs and the sounds and the holy creator of the Holy Mother Father and all that is the omnipresence and the micro macro, the harmonization of all that we are as love. So just take a deep breath and connect with the heavens. Through the infinity breath, I connect with the heavens and I crisscross at my divine sacred heart and I ground to Gaia and exhale. Breathe it out, ground with Gaia. And now I receive the highest light quotient of who I am. And through sacred sound and through sacred song, we're going to create some sounds and some songs to give you an activation of light quotient, codes, light codes, through the song that is Holy Creator. Thank you, Spirit. You're being bathed with the highest holy light. I am honored, and I honor all life. I am honored, and I honor all life. I am the miracle of the spiritual creator. Thank you, Holy Spirit, that creates all life, all that is sacred. So grateful, so grateful, so grateful. And in great deep gratitude for all that is life, for all that is life. And I'm so grateful for who I am, and I'm grateful for my body. I'm grateful for this experience. I'm grateful for the ability for myself to always align in a higher vibration of harmony and presence, that I can choose my choices in a new way that is from love and peace and gratitude, that is from love and peace and oneness, and that my choosing of oneness and peace changes all of creation. And my ability to acknowledge my wounds, to heal my wounds through love and forgiveness and compassion. And the more that I feed myself love and forgiveness and compassion, I become the miracle of God that is, having access to all that is light and all that is love, and the intelligence and wisdom therein. For we are the blessedness, and we are the blessed of God. Thank you, Spirit. Shishaya Mamaka, Atatake, Sisiaya Mamaka. Ayatatake, Shishaya, Latakatake, and Makatake, Shishaya, and Nanaka. I Sisiaya Tatake, Shishaya, Tataka, Latakatake, Tatake. I Sisiaya, Namaka, Take, Shishaya, Tataka. So those are the ancestors and the shamans from inner and outer earth, and they're saying that that channel there was just the presence of each and every one of you create circumstances through which you can choose to understand in all moments how you are the creator of your reality by your choices and where you vibrate within those choices. Are you choosing to create a reality of love and peace and oneness that is from the heart, is from the spirit? When you choose from the spiritual essence and experience of who you are, the spiritual experience is far different from the ego experience, and each and every one of you understand that. So when you are feeling pressed or pressured or pressed against the wall to choose or make a decision, have breath be your constant grounder, have breath be your constant harmonizer, have breath be the one that brings you to peace and harmony and alignment of your higher self, so that you may never be pressured to make a choice, and that you always center within the heart space. And you tune into the higher self and the guides and all of the shamans and the God within you, the mother and the father, harmonizing within your highest and best choice. For the greater good of your intentions, for the greater good of my path as a spiritual teacher, healer, and leader, how will be the best choice for me to serve in this moment, dear mother and father? Please guide me. And then you hear and you listen, for it will never be within a yes or no answer. There will always be beautiful synchronicities of songs and words or symbolisms that you have to place together within your knowing of who you are. For Spirit always offers you benevolent, loving statements that you then get to fit together like the pieces of the puzzle. For Spirit is always here to lovingly guide you and offer you the information or guidance or intelligence so that you make the best choice for you. Spirit is always showing you what is the best choice for you, but it's up to you to choose to put the pieces of the puzzle of information that Spirit offers in the beautiful metaphors and analogies and stories and songs or symbolisms or synchronicities that Spirit offers you. It's up to you to choose, because you are a master now. You're choosing to be a master. When you choose to be a master, you understand that Spirit will continually step farther and farther away as you make your choices, because now you are the driver of your ship. You understand how to harmonize in greater health. You understand how to be self-directed. You understand how to choose from your self-knowing, from the highest guidance of who you are within, that you never give your power away, that you stand firmly and gladly and appreciatively within it. For your light is your light. And you can show as the presence and as the example of who you are, how others can gather their own light and their own wisdom and their own unique gifts and skills for them to live their own path of blessedness and honor and miraculousness. For those are the way showers that show others how to remember Spirit within, how to remember the spirited guidance from within, how to choose the highest and the best for each oneself. For every path is unique. Every path is meant to be lived in the highest capacity of itself, for itself. And in doing so, it has the highest alignment for all others in that threading, for they are the sacred geometry of connection of oneness. This is the understanding and the flow and the law of allowance and the law of abundance that is one. Each and all of you know this at the higher capacity. However, you're always shadowed, and you're always in those resistant stories that keep you outside of who you are as Spirit. Keep pulling on you to remember ego, to remember the fear and the control and limitation. Why? Do you understand why, dear lighted ones? Because it allows you to see all that you are. For this is never a game of just releasing and letting go and forgetting who you've been. It's the honor of all that you are. That is the miracle, that you can choose to say in any moment, I'm all things. I'm in all things, and I'm happy for it. There's no fear. And I face all things with the blessedness of the Archangel Michael and the legions. The legions are the consciousness of innumerable aspects of consciousness, of love and light and protection and health and guidance and wisdom and love and benevolence and abundance. All aspects of creation, right here, right here, right here, right here. Are you the vibration to receive it? Are you the honor to receive it? Are you the breath? Peaceful presence. Thank you, Spirit. And I receive. Because I understand anything that comes up, it's wanting its inclusion, it's wanting its acknowledgement. How am I responding? Am I responding as spirit? Am I choosing as spirit? Am I choosing as a blessedness for honoring of my health and wellness? Because nothing's more important than my health and wellness and my alignment with light, to feel light, to breathe as light, to experience my life as light. And what choices are going to be best for me to align in this, to align as a lighted being of thought, of word, of deed. And that's constant alignment, constant alignment, constant alignment. So you're constantly renegotiating and fitting those pieces of the puzzle. Who am I now? Am I including all aspects of me and how I want to expand in all aspects of me? Never judging and outweighing any other, but to say that is an inclusion of me. But you still get to have the choice on what level of entanglement you want with each aspect of you. And as you learn to remember and value who you are, you get to choose to call in those vibrations that value and honor you. And then you get to choose to release those aspects that are not honoring you and are not valuing you. And so that those can go and play with other aspects that are also in those vibrations of life experience, but that all are still included. So that you never have to worry and fear anything, for the all is the all. As Jesus said to me, you will never ever be able to eliminate destruction. Can you be peaceful with that? Can you honor that the Vesica Pisces and the ability to expand out into highest levels of peace, you must absolutely know all aspects in between and not judge it or be disrepair of it. It is what it is. And it allows us to return to the highest presence of who we are as light. Yes, I choose my peace. Yes, I choose to be of spirit. Yes, I choose to be in oneness. And this is how I feel safe and loved and well in my body. And I will choose to honor and nourish it so, for this is the miracle of who I am. And I'm the only one. I am the only one. I am the only driver of this. For if I honor myself, I love myself, I encapsulate the love and light that is the miracle of spirit, I choose to live in this way. And the vibration of the core just represents this love and this vibration of knowing. For this is who we are, dear lighted ones. We are spirit. We have always been spirit. And as we clarify and allow all the resistance and all the depression and all the suppression of all the stories that we were told of such fear and greed and limitation, those are not our stories, but we are here to transform them because we have acted within them. We have created them from many timelines, many realms, many planets, many bodies, all sexes. You're not separate from anything. You are the creator of your reality. You are the creator. So how can it be miraculous? How can it be miraculous? How can you be the honor of miracle? Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to be the miracle of who I am. If Spirit breathed you, do you understand this? We're going to allow you to be mind-boggled a little bit. Dear lighted ones. Thank you, the councils. Thank you, councils. Thank you. Thank you. They're just showing me some numbers, so I'm just taking in some codes. Thank you. Just getting a download right now. Thank you. Take shishia na nakata taka ma take shishia take amma makata take shishia la la kata take ma take shishia la kata take ma take shishia la kata take ma shishia take shishia take la la kata take I shishia ma take I shishia ma take shishia ma I am up to I take a la again and I cut it again. I get it again. I shishi I ma up to see I like Naya to get it again. Thank you to the Bird Collective. Thank you to the Bird Collective, the Pleiadian family. Thank you, Pleiadians. Thank you, shamans and the crystalline energies of the I'm just downloading a whole bunch of information right now and I can't put it into words, so I'm just going to let this process while I tell you the story. There's things going on in the backgrounds of my multidimensional allness, but there's a story here that we will flow through, and then we'll allow you all to go about your day in the miracle of who you are. The story that they're showing me, and just to mind boggle you on how much you are loved and how much you are a miracle of God, the miracle of all that is life and light. If you can imagine the most profound and most gentle and unconditional love of who you are and what you're seeking for. Every person on this planet is seeking for the remembrance of who they are as love, of who they are as this beautiful magnetic being of love and light, to belong in all communities, to belong with all peoples, to belong with all families, just to have this experience of being loved and honored and held sacredly. Thank you, Spirit. And in this, the most magnificent experience of love that you could ever imagine is always bathing you and loving you and adoring you and speaking soft words of love and song and wisdom. But the lower mind is so caught in its stories of limitation and fear and greed and not enough and being separate and all of the stories that we've been told, and how the ego mind creates reality stories just to feel accepted and loved. When you are the only one that can give that to you. You are the only one that can give you your full acceptance in this reality, in all realities. If you accept yourself and who you are, constant acceptance, I accept and I love who I am, and I forgive all that I have ever experienced, where I was doing the best I could with the level of awareness that I had, but now I choose a higher level of awareness, that I'm one with all things and all people and all beings. And I choose to respect and honor all life, for all life is God, all life is sacred, all life is a miracle. And in this beautiful sphere of miraculousness that can be birthed in any one moment and any potential, and this is where our human reality across all worlds, across all timelines, across all levels of consciousness. We say level of consciousness, for there are many watching you right now that are not fully into the flow or understanding that you are the dynamic being of light, and you have been blessed and gifted by the heavens to be here in this moment, to honor and understand yourself and feel yourself and hear yourself and experience yourself as pure light. And you will, as you soften into accept and honor yourself as this presence of love and graciousness. But you're just entering into the world of awakening, and that's okay. For every step and every moment is valued, is precious and honorable. Your story and your path and your pacing is perfect. But we're allowing you to understand the beautiful blessedness of how much you are adored. Your name is known, your vibration is known, your essence is known, your words that you speak are known. How may you care for the miracle of who you are? How may you care for every word that comes out of your mouth that is so very precious and is touched by all the heavens? That your words and your vibration is felt from the farthest planets, regardless of what you think or know or what you have been taught in traditional reality. For you're creating your reality, dear lighted ones, and you are understanding that right now you are omnipresent. And all words and all thoughts and all pulsations from your heart, make it no mistake, you make it real. So how may you align with the miraculous? How may you align with the breath that God did when God breathed you? We have no ideas and understandings of what these words or feelings or sensations are in human form, for we just do not. The creator of all existence, the creator of all experiences, the creator of all realms hereunto. Relations, realities, and realms that we just cannot put into words. For they are dimensions, and they are light frequencies, and they are codes, and they are the putting together of sacred song that we just simply don't have words for. Can you understand that you are a part of it? You are a threaded part of it. You are a threaded part of it. You're part of it. You're a part that holds the whole together. You're a part of it. You are needed. You are required. You are special. How may you choose from this place of specialness? How may you choose from this place of, yes, I'm always included. How do I want to be a part of it? And releasing every ego story that you ever known, that you had to achieve something to be okay. You had to get something to be noted. You had to be something to be loved and accepted. For how often do you move about your day saying things and doing things to make others accept you or like you or love you or admire you? For why are you placing your importance of who you are outside of you? Why would you? For the importance of you resides within, for you and God. God knows all. Spirit knows why you say things. Spirit knows why you do what you do and why you manifest what you manifest, to face it and say, is this how I want to choose? Or can I choose from this higher perspective that I am spirit? Every cell of me is spirit. Every cell is connecting with all that is spirit. And there are worlds and realms ready to be awakened within you. The stories within your chakras, the stories within your spirit realm, the spirit realm that is you, creating the body that is you. The spirit of you manifests health, the health and the wellness of you as the physical matter of you. You are your physical matter. You matter. Your matter matters. Your matter is the spirit that you intend of it, that you vibrate of it. Are you a miracle now? Of course you are. You always have been. But you've been offered limitation and stories that say you must achieve something to be something. You must get something to be something. You must do something, to be something, to be accepted and loved in that something and belonging. And those are stories of your experience. Yes, it's all included. But is that really you? It's a part of you. It's an essence of you. But how about we go deeper, wider, softer, richer? For that is the fifth dimensional vibration, dear lighted ones, rich in spirit. For your spirit will take you anywhere and allow you to receive anything and all things, an experiential experience. For that is why you are here. You are not here for the getting. You are here for the experience of being. How may you be peaceful? How may you be the manifester of your health, of your wellness, of your centeredness, of your oneness with God, so that your words are the harmony of spirit, so that your words are the harmonies of the shamans, so that you are absolutely in harmony of all that is spirit in the omnipresence. For your gifts and your talents and your skills are waiting to be awakened. Every moment that you accept yourself and acknowledge yourself as the blessing of who you are. For are you a miracle, dear lighted ones? And what have you been repressing and suppressing or holding down that says you are not worthy enough? You are worthy. You're here, are you not? You are enough. You are enough. You are enough. And breathe. I am enough. I am enough. I am enough. I am enough to receive. You don't have to prove anything to receive. I need to be the vibration of what I choose to receive. I choose to receive unconditional love and nourishment and support and benevolence throughout creation. For I receive in all moments, for I am the vibration of receiving. I am the vibration so that I offer who I am as a collective service, as a teacher and a healer and a wise being of light that I just love to share. And in that love of sharing, I will receive it. For that is the law of allowance and the law of flow and the law of abundance. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to remember who I am as a miracle of light. Thank you, Spirit. I love you, Spirit. I love you, Spirit. I love you, Spirit. I'm so grateful. So grateful, dear lighted ones. We love you so much. Now remember, you are the matter as spirit that's creating it. So allow yourself some beautiful fresh snacks that are rich in water and rich in the supplement of what your spirit needs to nourish yourself. Remember, when you're walking into anything to purchase anything, is this of benevolence for your spirit body? Are you honoring and nourishing yourself as spirit with the words and the thought forms? And if not, just align with breath and forgive yourself and just say, I am love and I'm doing the best that I can. And I'm ready to receive myself in a higher way of knowing and feeling. And I release all that is pulling on me and holding me back. For you have every birthright to live as your sacred being, to be the sacred being that you are, and to live in your freedom and liberation. For all souls are liberated. All souls are meant to experience their Christhood. All souls are meant to experience their own unique expression, experience, and exploration of as spirit above and below, that we create heaven upon earth. And we thank you, dear lighted ones. Our links are below, and we love you so much. Any donations? We're going to be creating some new illustrations. We've got some great things coming every day: health and wellness and the alignment of the highest mind and who you are as beautiful light, the epicenter of light and the Christ consciousness of who you are, so that we create beautiful, loving, crystalline grids and crystalline experiences and the timelines that are magnificent in creative light and creative potentials. For the creative, expressive spirit is how we are as light. We thank you, dear lighted ones, in the Holy Christ from above and below, all that we are. Namaste, we are one. Join us tomorrow for our weekly World Ascension class. Thank you, dear lighted ones. Bye.